Hey guys, 안녕하세요, and welcome. This vlog is a little late. It was filmed on Thursday, and I'm not doing this part until Sunday. I've been in kind of a funk lately. I just haven't had the courage or the want to film, and couldn't tell you why, but whatever. So Thursday, I went to the DMZ. And if you don't know what that is here in Korea, that is the demilitarized zone. It's the border that is in between North Korea and South Korea. And I'll start the story I'll start from the beginning. I woke up to MJ texting me, and which really didn't happen too early. She usually doesn't text me until like 10 or 11, or vice versa. And sorry, it's so dark. If I turn on my light, I get a really bad shine right here, and it's hard to see my receding hairline. So she texts me and she's like, "Hey, my mom's not feeling good, and I was wondering if you could drive her and me to the hospital." I wake up, okay, yeah, okay. And so I wake up, shower, get dressed, head to her house, and we go to the hospital. And that kind of, I thought it was setting the tone for the day. Sucks. Got to take somebody to the hospital. So we're there maybe 2 hours tops. Sorry. You know me, always burping during a vlog. And so I thought that was going to be the end of the day. And so then after the hospital, we head home, and they decide we're going on a road trip. I'm still going to drive, so I'm like, sure, where are we going? And they said, we might head to this place, might head to this place, and we're on the road. And maybe 10 minutes in, we're going to the DMZ. I've never been. Even in 2006, 2007, I never went when I was stationed here. So we go, and most of this is on the vlog, the rest of the vlog. I'm going to be adding footage I have. I'm just setting it up. Plus, the best part, I didn't get the film. So we get there and we buy our ticket, and then it's like a 2.5 hour tour for the whole thing. And the first part is the tunnels. And this is the part I didn't get to film. It was the best part too. So I'll try to describe it the best I can. Just bear with me. Alright, so we get there, and then we get on a bus, and they take us to the tunnels. And we get to this place, and it looks like a normal building and everything. And we walk up inside, and they got this like little conveyor belt ride, like almost set up like a carnival ride, but it's very small and not fast at all. So we had to put away our phones and cameras in these lockers and put on these hard hats. And then we sit on this ride, and it's like two facing two, and then two, just like that. And the machine starts moving, and we go inside the mountain. And it's kind of like a small, actually it's like a small little hill. It's not even like a mountain. And then it starts turning downwards to like almost a 45-degree angle, I want to say. So we're going slow down, and me, her mom, and MJ are sitting to our backs towards the hill. So now we're like this, going down, and everything is very small. It's not like set up for comfort at all. It's like this, and there's three of us sitting in a seat. And I have my shoulder brushed against the wall at one point. And it's slowly going down. And I don't know how deep it was. I don't remember the numbers, but I don't know, it was probably 10 to 15 minute ride down. And we get there and it levels out. We're at the bottom. And before this, they put us in a small auditorium or theater and show us video. And I had to wear headphones for English. And it describes how many tunnels there are and the conflict between North and South Korea and the war and everything. Come to find out, there's 4 damn tunnels that North Korea dug. And if you know the DMZ, you know, it goes all the way across, but all 4 tunnels aim at Seoul, the capital. And so here's the border, here's Seoul, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 being the longest because it's dug from all the way from the east, almost from the east coast. That tunnel they didn't make it all the way, obviously, but that tunnel must have been so long. But we were in tunnel 3. There was 1, 2, 3, and 4. We were in tunnel 3. And so we go all the way down, and we get to where they almost ended the tunnel. There was probably a couple feet where they actually ended it. But if you go the other way to the north, where they started digging, so we get down, we stop, we get off the little ride. We still got our hard hats on. Getting a little ahead of myself. And we're walking, and I don't know if it's my personality or if I was just lucky or, you know, headstrong, whatever. But I'm in front, and I'm going down this tunnel. That tunnel is small. So, and I'm a short guy. I'm 5'6". So I'm walking down the tunnel. Most of the time, I'm like this. And then some of the time, I'm like this. It gets pretty short, and it's so small. You know, I couldn't stretch out my arms all the way. They did not make this pretty for anything. They just made it safe. They had like bars in some places. And I'm walking down this tunnel, and it is long, you know, and it's crazy. And I'm like, man, this is like barely touch from what North Korea was digging. I'm heading down, and, you know, it's hard to see the end. I keep going, and MJ's behind me, and her mom's behind her, and then the rest of the crowd, I thought were right behind us, but they were taking their sweet time. I'm trucking. Like, I don't know. I only got 2 speeds, slow and very slow. So, we're going down, and we get to the end, and there's a door, and then there's like a little peephole. Not a peephole. Peepholes are really small. There's a hole, I'd say, to my head, about this big. And then in front of that, barbed wire. So we can't touch the actual door or anything. And then everybody makes it up. And then I guess the guide says, through that hole is North Korea. They blocked all this area off, so nobody can go forward. So everybody's looking through the hole. I'm like, all right, I'll take a look through the hole. And I'm not creeped out by much. But I looked through that hole, and they kind of had the same setup, maybe 3 feet, maybe a yard from our door and hole. And all you could see through our hole was another hole, and then pitch black. And that kind of freaked me out, because there could be anybody just sitting there with a gun or whatever. And maybe that's just my imagination, but it kind of freaked me out. I looked through it once. It's like, nope, I'm good. No, and everybody's just sitting there standing like, It was creepy, because in between the spaces, our door and their door was a light. So you could see in that little area, but past that, complete darkness. So it creeped me out a little bit, just a little bit. So we all walked back, and I walked to the other end where they stopped digging, where they were discovered or whatever. There's a whole story behind it. I'd say visit it, really. It's safe. It's probably one of the most heavily guarded borders. It is a most heavily guarded border in the world, I want to say. But it was crazy. It was interesting to see, very cool, and I'm just fascinated by that 4th tunnel. I wish maybe you could visit, maybe you can't, but it has to be just, if they made it far enough. I don't know. They might have made it 2 feet for all I know. But It's crazy. Anyway, and then nobody stayed down there very long. I'd say maybe 20 minutes at most, and then we all get back in the seats. And of course, with my luck, we end up facing the wrong way, so we're going backwards, back up. It was fun though. I know a couple buddies in that tunnel would have been suffering because a couple of my friends are tall as hell. Anyway, and we make it back up and we get back on the bus, and then the rest of the trip I did get to film. Thank God. We saw the border. Well, we were actually on the border looking through binoculars to North Korea, and it's all on the film. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not a guy that get souvenirs, but I did get 2 souvenirs. A wine, which I'll do a review later, a very short review, and a ginseng. I already drank it. Ginseng liquor. I'm not sure how that's gonna be. Kind of nervous about this. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video, and see you guys later. Hope you guys are having a good day, and see you later. Hey guys, long time no see. Today I'm at the DMZ. You'll see more. I gotta pee. So today we're at the DMZ, demilitarized zone, and just gonna check it out. I haven't been here before. Even the first time I was in Korea, I wasn't here. It didn't come. So we're gonna check it out. Wow. Y'all can hear that. I hope. It's probably too windy. And that's the peace bell. Not sure what for. I took a picture of the description. It's kind of windy, so I hope you guys can hear me. We're not at the main site right now. Whew, it is windy, kind of cold. Like I said, I've never been here before, so it's a new experience for me. Check out that bridge. Now, I don't know exactly where I stand right now, how close I am, but the bus for the tour for the DMZ takes off at 2, so we're just walking around right now. So check this out. They've got a name of conflicts and country or region of origin. They got the years. And you've got the stones up here too. Sorry, it's got a bad reflection on it. It's kind of crazy. Huh. It's pretty cool. This is a railroad tracks here. I know that they don't run anywhere. They've got some pictures up. Huh. So MJ tells me this is a train that used to go across. I'm gonna take you over there so we can take a look at it. You can't get it all in this. This is a train engine. You can check out all the bullet holes. And you can see where the I don't want to say tires, but you can see where they've been blown out by explosives. Let's see if I can back up and get a better shot. Steam engine. Alright, we'll be getting on the bus here soon. Hopefully I can get some better footage. It's my first time filming in a while. Still feels weird. Alright, so we're going to the North Korea tunnel for invading South Korea. We're going to the northernmost observatory to see North Korea. And we're going to go see a train station. I'm not going to pronounce it.
잘 아시죠? 속대 다리, 소 몰고 간 다리에 손백으로 양의 회장님께서 한 마리의 소를 산에 갖다 주기 위해서 만들어진 다리가 되겠습니다. 통일대교. 밑에 흐르는 강은 임진강입니다. 임진강. 땅굴로 갑니다. 땅굴로.
Alright, so now we're coming up on the observation part of this. From what I understand, is the most northern tip of the DMZ. I'm not sure if that's true. I might be giving you false information. So I'm going to come up here and show you North Korea. Great view of South Korea from here too. But let's go get the money shot. Very windy. So that's South Korea and North Korea. I don't know what that is. Alright. South Korea. North Korea. And that small town y'all saw, that's fake. That's all fake. It's not a real city or town. And they purposely blare the radio. That's what you hear right now. It is windy as hell up here. The mountains though. Beautiful, beautiful up here. Well, this is definitely worth it. Did not plan this at all today. Where's MJ? Oh, the mountains over there.
Yeah.
I've never seen so much flat land here.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is crazy to me. You know what? That's probably why I'm freaking out. So now we're at the last train station that had ever run into North Korea, and it's pretty big for what it was. So we'll go inside and check it out, and see you inside. I thought they would have the train station set up kind of like a museum, but it's still pretty much set up like a train station. And I thought it'd be older too. Got some of these pictures here. Oh wow, check that bridge out. There's that train we saw earlier.
돼지갈비에 냉면도 맛있겠다.
End of the day. We're trying to figure out what we're gonna eat later on. Whew, I'm out of shape.
여보세요. 그냥 이게 주면 되는데. 같이 아니 저걸 먼저 올려야 되는 거 아니야? 얘반 많이 먹는 사람들이
I was gonna say, give me a thumbs up in my screen.
스티븐하고 나하고